Are you ready? Dun dun. This is your boy JJ, and we got Javi over here. I'm sorry if I blew up your AirPods or your Samsung headphones or speakers for that loud ass intro. But hey, man, we are back with another banger after banger after banger. Yo, where did that come from? Oh, that's from Seamus, right?
Seamus.
Damn it! As much as I don't like him, that was actually gold. Whenever he said that shit, it's catchy.
Hey, ever since he's been paired up with Gunther, it's been gold. So
yeah,
I can't hate him for that. Yeah,
that is very true. But hey, man, we're back with another one. We got Monday Night Raw. We know it's Wednesday, but we ain't gonna be talking about too much into Monday Night Raw. We're gonna be talking about potentially what the storylines can come out from this. What happened on Monday, because it was after a small pay-per-view. I was gonna say big pay-per-view, but this was setting
like a B tier one.
Yeah, it was setting up a lot of things for the future. So we got a couple teasers. Let's see what happens. Starting off with the Bloodline coming out.
The ones to the sky.
With a lot of ones to the sky in Brooklyn, New York. Hey, man, New York, Brooklyn, everybody over there loved Roman Reigns and the Bloodline. And they love Sammy.
Yeah.
They love Sammy. A lot of people love Sammy. And, like, it's crazy, though, because a couple of months ago before the Bloodline, this man was doing some... what the heck was it? He was getting
like a conspiracy theory.
The conspiracy theory shit.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. He still looks like a homeless man, but still.
Damn,
hopefully,
he should be part of the Brawling Brutes.
At this point, hopefully Roman Reigns takes him to his barbershop, and then you see him with a fade on the sides, and then you see him with a ponytail and a clean beard.
No.
I'll be like. And he just get a tribal tattoo.
Oh no! He'll get like a fake sleeve, like one of those.
Yo, that show. Oh my god, I will lose it, dude. I will lose it.
That would be perfect. And then
he'll
go to the stadium. Huh?
No, I was gonna say, bro. Like,
no,
let's talk about that. Let's talk about Roman Reigns and the Bloodline, because Roman Reigns came out and he said, the tribal chief likes to live moving forward.
No, wait, you forgot something. You forgot about something.
What?
The first thing he said, Brooklyn, acknowledge me. And now you can proceed, sir. Now you can proceed.
He said, the tribal chief likes to live. He doesn't like to live in the past. But I cannot tolerate to not think about what happened on Friday Night SmackDown on Friday night. And then that's whenever he said, my dad always said the loudest person in the room is always the weakest person in the room.
Yes.
And at that point, I really thought that he was going to say Sami Zayn.
No.
But whenever he said Jay, I was like...
I knew it was Jay. Because Jay was the one doing all this shit.
Yeah. It's kind of... Don't get me wrong, man. I love Jay. And I love everything that's happening.
But you're not expecting him to kind of scold him like that.
Yeah. But, like, Jay is also getting on my fucking nerves, too. A little bit. Just a tiny bit. Like, he's getting on my nerves a little bit. So I'm kind of, like, waiting for Roman Reigns to just snap out and be like, yo, I'm going to whoop your ass just like how I did before type shit.
But you know what the difference is with at least with them is that you're getting the reaction that they want you to get. You're supposed to feel that he's pissing you off. You're supposed to feel that way, that he's kind of getting on your nerves. Why? That's how Roman Reigns is supposed to feel in this story, right? Where he's getting on his nerves already. Where it's like, bro, come on, stop. Stop.
Like, yo, cut the shit out, bro. Cut that shit out.
So to a certain extent, it is working because you're emotionally invested into this story, and you care about it. You give it to
Amen.
Yeah, no, it's perfect. I mean, it's phenomenal storytelling.
Nobody
can say otherwise.
No, that's true. That's probably the best storytelling we've seen in probably like 5 years, I would say.
No, hell no. This is the best story at least in 25 years, honestly.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say in like less time or something like that. I was about to say, yo, what other storyline was better? Like,
well, yeah, maybe the New Day with unicorn horns and stuff.
Shut the fuck up. I'm leaving. Commercial
Boys.
break.
Ooh.
But what was I gonna say? Damn, I'm so mad. I just lost my train of thought. Whenever Roman Reigns was calling him, and he was like, whenever he mentions Jay, and then he starts talking to him and just like about to call him out, and then Sami Zayn just randomly picks up the mic, and I'm just like, oh shit, bro.
He's gonna get his ass whooped.
What's about to happen? This man is about to get his ass beat right here. I thought he was gonna just Roman Reigns was gonna cut him off and be like, "Yo, when the tribal chief talks, you shut the fuck up," or like something like that. You know what I mean? And it was kind of nuts. And Roman Reigns was trying to stay in character, but he has a hard time staying in character whenever Sami Zayn is on the mic, bro.
Come on. Like, no matter how good of an actor you are, I mean, you'd have to be
bro.
like, I don't know, fucking Denzel Washington or something like that, not to bust out laughing. And even then,
stay serious, right?
Yeah, you'd have to be like that level of actor. Because, I mean, and it's funny because you just see Roman and he's kind of smiling and then he kind of tries to get serious again. Then he's smiling again and then he's like, screw it, I'll just smile.
Facts. And he kind of plays it off. He tries to play it off, you know what I mean? And then whenever Sammy was like, Jay, look at Jimmy. Everybody loves Jimmy. Look at his smile, bro. And the crowd was going crazy. Like, that was the greatest pop. And then they started doing a handshake. And then on top of that, then you go over to Solo. And you're like, look, man, this man is so serious. He's like, the blah, 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 blah. And then he kind of, like, Solo kind of made that face like, bro, all right, yo.
Standing there.
Stop hyping me up type shit. And then whenever he just said to Jay is like, come on, Jay. Can you just be cool? Jay just kind of like turned his face and was like, and then he just looked at Roman Reigns and he started getting heated, bro, with Roman. Like, you noticed that? And I was like, and then that's whenever Roman was like, don't look at me. Like, that, I thought that shit was gold. It was kind of like big brother, little brother type situation. You know what I mean?
It was almost
little
like dad
brother
to
was
kid.
Jay.
It's like, huele la correa, huélela, coño, huélela. That's what it would have been like. Whoop your ass, bro.
It was crazy. Like, I thought it was gold, man. Even my wife enjoyed it.
Perfect.
You know what I mean? Like, the only thing that she's into is the Bloodline storyline. That's about it.
Well, it's a good story. I mean, no matter what, if you're a big wrestling fan or not, that's perfect. And that's the good thing about that storyline, that it's probably bringing a lot of people that either haven't watched wrestling in a long time or have never watched wrestling, that they're like, let me see what the hell this is all about. Let me see what the hell this hype's about. And then all of a sudden they watch it and they're like, you know what? That's pretty cool. Like, that's pretty clever. So, yeah.
That is true.
Like I said, it's just perfect. Like, honestly, it's really, really, really great storytelling. And the cool thing is it has layers, because it has obviously your main story with Roman being this historic champion. Then you have Jay with his whole thing. You have Sammy with his whole thing. You have Solo with his own storyline. The only one that really doesn't have a lot of... that there's not a lot of, I guess, not necessarily interest, but at least there's not a lot, he doesn't have too much to do with it, is Jimmy. Like, it seems like Jimmy's the only one that kind of doesn't have an actual storyline to kind of develop, and that's why. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say he's more there for kind of like the, I don't want to say devil's advocate, but he's kind of like that balance, I guess, trying to like, okay, like, am I my brother's keeper, or like, am I, you know what I mean? Kind of like, he's just in between the whole family situation. Like, let me not get out of line because I may be put back in line. You know what I mean? So that's what I think it is.
Yeah, that's true. Even though, like I said, I do think in the future that Jimmy may be the one turning, but just,
I'm gonna say
it would make sense.
I don't know. Like, some people are saying Jay. I was reading on Twitter, and some people are like, "Oh my god, I can't wait for Jay to just betray them or whatever." And I'm like, I don't think it's gonna be Jay. Only obvious. For this. What do you mean? Oh, like, because it will be too obvious. Well, I don't think it's gonna be him, because of the fact is that was it? Yeah. On Friday, whenever Roman Reigns got in his face, and then that he wasn't looking at him, he was just kind of like portraying that he was like scared and respect and like trying to be respectful, I guess, quote unquote, kind of like, yo, let me not get out of line time shit once again. Like,
He doesn't want to be
that's why-
confrontational. He
Yeah.
just doesn't want to confront Roman or even Jay for that matter, because he's not even getting involved with the whole Jay situation. He's just letting
Wait,
Sammy
what?
and Roman deal with that.
Excuse me? What the fuck are you talking about? I was talking about Jay.
That Jimmy's not confrontational. Like, he's not
I
getting.
know, but I was talking about Jay.
Oh, coño.
Come on,
It's still true. But anyways, dale, coño.
But yeah, man. And then yo, we've been already 10 minutes on this because it was great. The whole 15 minutes, it was great to open the show. And then you have Riddle. It surprised me, out of all people, Riddle coming out and challenging Roman Reigns.
Yeah, for no reason at all.
Were you shocked about that? Because I was like,
I was shocked,
Bro.
but I was disgusted at the same time. I was like, why? I was like, well, why is he showing up? Of all people,
the
why
only
does
thing
he
that
even have to
bothered me.
interrupt this?
That is true. Like, the only thing that bothers me is every time that the storyline between the Bloodline starts getting juicy, you know what I mean? That you just want pause. You just want more type shit. Because I already said juicy and then more. Yeah, pause. Big pause on that. That it just cuts it off. Somebody always has to come out. And it's just like, it just, obviously they're doing it so that, like, that you want more. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but still. Whenever Riddle came out and then he just challenged Roman Reigns, like, hey, man, I know, like, our stipulation, blah, 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 but why can't we just have another one in Brooklyn and give it for New York, blah, blah, blah. And then whenever Roman was just like, nah, bro, I busted out laughing.
Well, but the thing is that I don't think Riddle even got that big of a reaction. I think most people, especially when he first came out, they were like, what? Like, they tried to do this bro chant, and it kind of fell a little flat. So I was
what's
like,
this neighbor doing out here?
Yeah, it's like, why? You know, you have so much talent in the ring right now, and you just bring him. It's like all of a sudden you bring out, I don't know, I don't know, whomever you want to bring out, random dude of the day. Like, if it would have been Seth Rollins, it makes more sense, because Seth Rollins does have a story with him. But
With Roman, yeah.
But Rat Riddle, nah, not that much. Or if Johnny Gargano would have showed up, you'd have been like, why?
Hey, yo,
What
sir,
the fuck is he
you're about to
doing?
get your ass beat. You're like half of the size, bro. Not even making fun of you or anything, but, like, it'll be like a worse
Weight-wise,
version
he was-
of Daniel Bryan against Batista.
Yep, absolutely.
But whenever what was I gonna say? It was funny whenever Riddle, it's like he comes out and he's like, everybody's like yeet in the Bloodline, and then he decides to copy it, and then Sammy's like,
No.
you don't say yeet. This is the Bloodline thing. He can say yeet. He can say yeet. He can say yeet. Like, that shit was
And then it's
funny,
so-
bro.
And that's the thing. Like, it just looks like Sammy's gonna get his ass whooped at any moment. Like, it's just like,
Yo.
what is he saying? It's like, it almost makes you
Yo.
uncomfortable. Whenever you hear him speak, whenever you do stuff, you're like, oh shit, oh
Yo,
god, here,
he's about to get
God.
his ass beat right now.
Yeah, and it's like super cringy. You're like, you want to see more. You're like, this is so good, but oh my
This
god,
is
he's gonna get his
working.
ass whooped.
This
Yeah,
is
and then he
working.
doesn't. Yeah, because then Roman always puts everything back in line. He's like, no, just leave it. He's a benevolent dictator, apparently.
That's a good way to put it. I think it's more like a mafia mobster type shit.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
what I mean?
Where you always have the clown or something just doing his thing.
Yeah,
It doesn't
yeah,
pay
yeah.
that much
And
attention
then
to it.
Jay is always the hothead cousin or brother out of the whole family. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Then you have the enforcer and Solo, and then you just have your straight guy, which is Jimmy.
Jimmy. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, man, it's interesting where that's going. We're just gonna fast forward and keep it with the Bloodline situation because, like, in one of the after commercials, that they come back and then Roman, Jay wants to talk to Roman, and Roman is walking with Solo and Paul to go to the limo. The SUV, and Jay's like, "Yo, I need to talk to you, bro. Like, what's going on?" Like, and just Roman just cuts him off, and he's like, "Look, man, we're not gonna deal with this shit right now." Pretty much,
Exactly.
quote unquote. And he gave him he called the shot and told him like, "Hey, Sammy better not lose. You make sure that Sammy doesn't lose." And then he also took Solo with him whenever Jay was like, "Yo, can Solo, are you coming with me?" And then it kind of like that. It kind of was like that moment whenever they just kind of like kind of like left him behind or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's great storytelling because you kind of feel bad for Jay. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but then
I
it's
mean,
also
'cause-
it's also like, bro, you've asked for, like, you're pretty much asking for this because of you just wilding, dude. Like, you just fucking wilding.
But the other thing is, one thing I was going to say about Roman, to a certain extent, I will say this is the first time that I will say that he looked like a generational star. When he did that whole thing, he's like, no, you stay there. Like, in the sense,
time?
like, it just seems, well, I mean, because I'm saying because it's stuff outside of the ring.
Hey,
Outside
dude,
of the ring, I'm
where
not-
you been the past 2 years, dog?
Bro, shut up and let me say my damn point. Damn it. Coño. But, no, what I mean is, like, he was separating himself from everybody else. It's not just about all the posturing and stuff like that. This is more, obviously, we know it's all part of the storyline. But he was almost showing, like, he is a star. Like, no, like, I mean, you stay over there and, stay away from me. We're going to go and have some fun. Where it's almost like he's completely separate from everybody else. Like, and that's where I was like, that was really good. Because it kind of gave you not just that, oh, yeah, he's the leader of a faction. It was that he is the guy. Like, he's a star. Like, he's a superstar. He's a celebrity. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what I think. I mean, that he seemed more like a celebrity than just a wrestler. And I think that was really, really, really good. Just because of that. I mean, it made him look great.
Hey, man, because you already know Roman Reigns is the GOAT. The GOAT.
Not the GOAT. Not the GOAT.
The GOAT.
No, todavía le falta.
The only one that's been on God mode in the past 25 years. I'm going to say it.
Yeah, man.
But anyways.
If you smell the rock is cooking. I mean, that's cool.
Shut the fuck up. But anyways, hey, talking about The Rock, man. He's been teasing this shit out there, bro. Like that he acknowledges Roman Reigns and says that he does acknowledge him. He's family and he loves what he's doing. But then also on a different interview, excuse me, they ask him, "Hey, who's the head of the table?" And he said himself.
I thought it was the same interview. It was the same guy, Chris Van Fleet.
Nah, the first one was with a chick.
No, it's Chris Van Fleet, the same guy.
No, it was with a chick.
That
I'm talking about the movie one. Like, this all happened whenever. No, it was a chick.
Okay, all right. That's fine.
But anyways,
Really?
like, the point is, like, first of all, he acknowledges him, and then he's like, "Yeah, that's I acknowledge the tribal chief." And then he's saying that he's the head of the table. So it's kind of like, you're kind of like teasing there. Like, yo, he wants this match. You know he wants to. And he said it. He's like, I'm into promoting and the promoting side of all this stuff. Like, pretty much saying, yo, I'm into whatever brings this money. Pretty much.
Yeah. The only thing about it is that, like I said before, I don't know if they're actually going to, if it's going to be a title match or not. It would be kind of cool because he said he did want the title. He did want the undisputed title. So it's kind of like, you're like, where are we going with this? Because the thing is, in the end of the day, who are you going to have for Mania? I mean, you have to have that title defended, and then they're both going to go away, and you're not going to have a champion for like 6 months. I mean, we need to have a champion there, at least one. So I really don't know. I really don't know where that's going to go. If it's even going to happen, to be honest.
Prediction.
It almost seems like a pipe dream.
If it does happen, and Roman Reigns, let's say that he loses the titles, I think we will see a more savage side of Roman Reigns. I think he will kind of like stop being the quote unquote mobster that he is, we will get more like the Roman Reigns of whenever they just whooped Drew McIntyre and he put the chair on top of Drew McIntyre and then he was just sitting there with the titles. You remember that? A couple months, last month or whatever it was, or 2 months ago.
Best visual we've had in months.
Yeah, I think that shit was crazy, bro. I will make that my wallpaper.
Yeah, I mean that was almost offensive. Like you look at Drew and you're like, damn, bro, like you literally let them do this to you. Like even if it's fake, but, come on,
bitched.
Yeah. But you almost teabagged him through the seat. Through the chair. So
I think we will get a more savage side out of him. So, but I don't know. Moving on from the Bloodline stuff, man. We could keep going and talking about it. It's already been 20 minutes talking about the Bloodline.
It's what brings the money. So
it definitely does, man.
Okay.
Moving on to the next thing, man. You got Gargano versus Theory. I don't even know if we're going in order, but who gives a shit? This is our show.
And nobody cared about this match either. It has no consequences.
It actually wasn't that bad.
It wasn't a bad match. No, it wasn't bad. But what are the consequences of the whole thing? Like,
I was amazed.
Is there going to be anything follow up?
I was amazed with the move that Theory did that I never seen before.
Which one?
I don't even know what it was called because they didn't even fucking mention a name for it. He kind of like put him in a powerbomb kind of like situation, and then he took his he kind of like leaned forward, took his Gargano's left arm from across his chest, and then fucking was about to pick him up with a power bomb, and then while pulling his arm or something like that, and then he ended up twisting it into kind of like a neck breaker type thing. It was. I was confused, but it looked dope. I was like, "What the hell is that called?"
I mean, it may have been by mistake too. I mean, you never know. And sometimes if they're good wrestlers, they're able to fix it.
Yeah.
And
so, because they didn't say anything with like the name of it, so
yeah, maybe a happy accident. So
I know
you may end up using it. Hey, you never know, bro.
Yeah, but it was cool. It was a decent match. Definitely nothing crazy when it happened. Gargano won, bro. Ever since Vince McMahon left, Theory, I don't think he's only caught like one dub. I think he's like 25-1.
Well, even
1-25. Sorry.
1-25. Yeah, but the thing is, like, normally you get that with the Money in the Bank winner. Like, it's very, like, it happens quite a bit. The only one that usually gets a pretty strong push is the Royal Rumble winner, and that's only in certain situations. Because most of the times, whenever you win the Money in the Bank, you lose, because the whole theory behind it, pun intended, is that you're going to get a win at some point anyways, and you're going to still be in the main event. So no matter what they do to you, it's not going to hurt you. So it would make sense, even though but now it does seem like they're going out of their way to make them look bad. So that's the only thing.
All jokes aside, soon they're just going to be like, yeah, we're going to give the Money in the Bank to Johnny Gargano.
No.
You imagine?
No.
And then he cashes in on Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns just starts fucking laughing at him.
I will stop watching wrestling for a year, bro. Like, we're going to start doing reviews on 1995 Raw.
Roman Reigns just hits him with one spear, and that's it, bro. Everything lights out. That's it.
Bro, he doesn't even deserve the spear. He should do like a Superman punch and call it, or drive by. Done.
Or just put him in the guillotine, and that's it. Make him pass out. But anyways, man, moving on. Once again,
he can't wrap his arm around him. He's too small. Just slip away.
He's too tiny.
Exactly.
Another match that was once again, man, like me and my wife cringe so much whenever this dude comes in and starts like fucking around and with Rey Mysterio, Dominic. Ray versus Gable. It was becoming a really good match, and then these bums just had to ruin it. And then, we get this whole daddy and son thing where son is like, "Hit me, dame puto, chinga tu madre."
Bruh, you're gonna get canceled. You're gonna get us canceled, bro.
Bro, that's what he was saying. Like,
yeah, I know.
I'm telling you, bro. If that would have been my son, I would have whooped his ass.
Yeah, even if it's not real, it's like, wait a minute.
Even if it's not real. Who the fuck you talking to like that? Keep in mind this is straight business. I'm gonna whoop your ass, bro.
Mira pedazo de cabrón, because you gotta add the pedazo to make it longer. Mira canto cabrón. Pa! Pero eso se lo dice después que le mete la bofeta. Después que le mete la bofeta.
Go to sleep.
Yeah. Well, I will admit one thing. I am a little bit more invested. Listen. I'm a little bit more invested. It's not as bad as it used to be. I do think that, for example, Finn, he's actually a little bit better than he was a couple of weeks ago, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the win or whatever it is, but at least he kind of has like some new shine, right? Rhea, she's there. She's cool. She's never been a problem. Damien, his promos tend to be kind of up and down. Sometimes it's a little cringe, but his delivery is always good. Even if he says something really stupid, his delivery is good. Dom is the one that and I don't know if it's on purpose or not. He's just getting that, like I said, that X-Pac heat where you just want to almost see his ass whooped. But guess what? That's what they want you to do. They want you to see his ass whooped.
The funny
for real,
thing is,
or in character. So it's kind of weird.
I was gonna say, like, whenever I was watching that whole segment between him and Ray, and then he just hit Ray, and then Ray acted like he was crying, and legit that he was getting booed. That was the loudest boo I've ever heard in a while, especially because of the fact is that I don't think that they're booing him because he's a heel. I legit that it's like, bro, get the fuck out of here. Like, we don't want your product. Like, I think that, like, to me, that's what it seems like. You know what I mean?
Yep. But I think also being that it's Rey Mysterio too, that he's always been a good guy. Yeah, he's always seemed like he's in there to do the right thing or whatever it is. But then you have his son just being a dick to him. It's kind of like not cool. It almost makes you, but in real life, it almost makes you feel uncomfortable because it's like even if it's fake, bro. Like
my
you smack
wife said the same
your
thing.
dad against us. It's like
yep.
So it's kind of like what we were saying about Sammy the other day. Even though it was fake, but you ripped this man's shirt off. And he's just there looking all disheveled. Like, it's like, you kind of feel it. You're like, God dang it, bro. Like,
damn, bro. Yo, Jay, you ain't had to do him like that.
That cabrón, yeah. It looked pretty bad. So the same thing. And that's one thing that I will give Triple H credit. Like, it seems like they're able to take your emotions more than anything. Forget about the in-ring stuff. Just the emotions.
Yeah.
They're able to, because even with this storyline,
like a movie.
which has been... Yeah, but even this storyline, which started shitty, because before Triple H came in, the Judgment Day was even worse. It's shitty, but it's not diarrhea. It's not explosive diarrhea. At least it's pretty good. It's not that bad.
Okay,
it's regular. They have regularity, but anyways, whatever. It's going nowhere fast. But at least there's something to it. At least you can kind of see their. A little bit of the storyline, and you may be slightly interested. It's not automatic pee break. It's like, instead of before, you just saw his face, and you're like, let me go away. Now you just want to see what the hell's going to happen.
Because you just want to feel angry. That's what it is. You just want to get the emotion of being fucking angry. Let me tell you this, bro. If I was in the first fucking row, and I see this shit happening in front of me, I would jump over the fucking barricade and start whooping his ass. Like, I will hit this man for real, bro. I don't even care if I'm getting arrested. I don't even care if I'm getting charged. Look, I'm whooping his ass, and I'm helping every single fan out because we don't want to see this bum on the fucking ring anymore.
I don't think you're going to get arrested. I think Triple H is just going to be happy that he's gone.
He's just going to be like, you know what, man? Can you get your boy? We've been listening to your podcast. And I know you be calling me, bro, and I'm glad that you were in the first row for the first time ever. We need you on board, man. Your storylines are crazy, and everything that you guys have said, hey, we have listened. We have,
except for Bailey. Why? But anyways,
God damn it.
It's the only thing.
Moving on to her, since we're in a good spot, like. Cabrón, me da pena. Like, I legit feel bad. For her because it's like
She's being wasted.
Walking. And on top of that, bro, she's legit walking down the ramp. Legit walking down the ramp, and she looks like a sad-ass puppy. Like the saddest puppy that you've ever seen. And she just looks so upset. And I'm just like, bro, I don't think she's okay. I legit don't think that she feels 100%.
Maybe.
A lo mejor es que, like, I don't know, maybe she thinks she's out of shape or something. I'm just saying, or like, you know what I mean, that it can hurt her knee.
I know you don't think she's out of shape at all. But.
Nah, bro, I really don't. I really don't. My wife was like, she's out of shape. I'm like, I wanted to say something, but I'm like, let me shut the fuck up.
Let's leave it at that.
Before la chancleta
Yeah,
sale de la
chancla,
nada.
you're like,
Yo,
but the door was closed. How the fuck that happened? So.
you were sleeping.
Exactly. But yeah, but I just feel bad for her. It wouldn't have shocked me if she would have even said, "I don't want to win the title," because she doesn't feel physically or mentally ready yet.
Yeah.
Because remember, her injury was pretty bad, so she may be
I don't
thinking,
even remember
yeah,
what the fuck it was. I know it was
ACL,
her knee.
bro. It was an ACL.
Oh, she tore her ACL. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's why. Usually after
So-
an ACL tear, everybody's like scared.
I mean, look at Derrick Rose. Look what he's been through. He's still scared to this day, and that was like 12 years ago.
R.I.P. to that neighbor's knee.
Both. Both.
Facts. But
That's
yeah,
bad.
man, I feel sad about the fact that she's so great, and then you're seeing her kind of like her downfall only because like she seems like it just kind of looks like she's not secure with herself about the knee. You know what I mean? And she's trying, like, you know what I mean, but it seems like she's in her head.
Well, but why the hell would they put her in a ladder match? That makes no sense.
I don't know.
They could have done the strap match with them, I guess.
Your
You don't have
guess
to be
is
that
as good
crazy.
as mine. It could have been just
Anything else?
a good old fashioned Donnie Brooke match.
No. Yeah, but it's like, hey, you know, I don't feel my knee doesn't feel that good yet, so it's like, okay, we're gonna put you in a safe match.
We're gonna put you in a
match.
ladder match. Yep, definitely.
Very safe, very safe. It's like, come on, bro, like, coño, I don't know, like right off the bat.
They just threw her into the sharks, bro.
Yeah, threw her under the bus and ran over her a couple times.
But yeah, man, Lorraine won, which I was shocked about that. And then because of the way that they're building her, but then on top of that, she ended up getting her ass beat. And then once again, we had Bianca Belair running out and going for the save.
She-Hulk. There she goes again. So on to the next topic.
Yep.
Yeah. So what was that? Oh yeah, the Miz's birthday celebration.
Yo.
Which-
Bro,
I know what
just
you're gonna
one
say.
thing? Can I?
He won. He won.
Yo.
He won. That's all you can say.
I was like, damn. Yeah, like, the Miz won. He won at life.
Like no matter what, it's like, yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I think she was just trying to upstage what's her face, Scarlett, from the other day.
Oh, with the outfit?
Yeah, I think she was trying
Yeah,
to upstage
probably.
her. She's like,
I don't know. She
let
did
me
a
show
great
you how it's
job.
done.
Yeah, she did a great
Oh.
job.
I mean, they both did a great job. One a little bit better than the other, but they both.
I'm
did
just
a great
gonna
job.
I'm just gonna critique it, and then I'm probably gonna get judged for this. I just didn't like the way Scarlett was walking with them fucking stilettos or whatever you want to call them. She was walking very weird, so I'm gonna have to give her an 8.5 out of 10, and then I'm gonna have to
Walking
give,
out there like a baby horse.
Yeah, it was odd, yo. Like My Little Pony out here walking around and shit. So, but yeah. Anyways, man. Yeah, that happened, and then predictably, if that's even a word, your boy Dexter Loomis came out again. He ate some cake, not even the good cake, if you know what I mean. And then,
When you were saying that, I was like,
and then, he put
Maurice
Miz
was
to
right
sleep
down the ring
again.
too.
Yo, I know, right? Hubiese estado comiendo bueno.
Tú y cochito.
Yo, bruh. But
Let's leave it at that.
yeah, man. I don't know, bro. It's every week. I don't know where the fuck this is going, man, and I don't like it.
I don't know either. Like it is.
don't
It seems
like
like
it.
there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's like every week.
It's just
Like,
every
you can
week. The Miz, I guess
you know
the
the-
Miz likes fucking going to sleep, bro.
He's mailing in. He's like, you know what? I'm not wrestling for a month. So,
Yeah.
yep, exactly.
I'm getting
Just have
paid
this
just
fool chase me around.
to get
Yeah,
put to sleep, pretty much.
yeah. Which is, it's not that bad when you really look at it, big picture. But
Yeah, that's
but the
true.
thing is, like, but you can honestly take the last 5 or 6 weeks. You could literally mix up all the weeks, and it doesn't. There's no order. It really doesn't matter what order you do it. There's the one day at the house, which I thought when he was at the house that was going to be the end of it, because I mean, someone invades your house. I mean, that's it. Like, I don't care who the fuck it is. There you're fucked. So
The Miz got his cheeks taken.
yeah, and he liked it too because he came back the next day. It's like
He's still
what the
coming back
fuck?
with this shit every
Yeah,
week.
he came back for seconds.
God
It's like-
damn.
Yeah, and then you have the other time, they have the birthday. Then you have the flyers the other day. It's like,
Which the crazy thing is, like, it wasn't even on the pay-per-view.
yeah,
Like,
But
I'm
it didn't
like,
matter.
bro. Yeah.
But
It
it didn't
didn't. It
matter.
was just kind of like a comedic side. You know what I mean? That's all
you could
it was.
leave only one of those segments by itself, and that will be the whole entire storyline with
Yeah.
only one of them. It makes no difference.
Yep.
So I don't understand where the hell they're going with this, but it's starting to piss me off. To me, it's way worse than the Judgment Day, because at least they're putting some effort there, at least something. They're trying. With
And
this,
I'm
they're
talking
not even
about the
trying.
Judgment Day. Talking about the Judgment Day. They ended up, remember that they did cut a promo. That they were cutting a promo, and then AJ Styles came out.
Yes. Oh.
And earlier on Monday, there was a news report that the Good Brothers were going to come out.
Mhm.
And I was like, look, bro, this is going to be the time whenever the Good Brothers come out. And then they start whooping ass. And that's what happened. And, bro, let me tell you, bro, what's his name? Luke Gallows? My man was ripped. Bro,
Remember, he went to Japan. They've been in Japan for a bit, so they got
Yeah,
in shape.
yeah, but he looked like a fucking Twinkie, like with tiny dinosaur arms. When the last time that he was in WWE, bro, this man came back looking like Debo out here, dude.
Yeah, remember, he didn't care. He didn't care.
Not
last
Debo
time,
from the
so-
Bulls, but
I know,
you
Debo from Friday. Yeah.
Yeah. But bro, like that's
Zeus.
crazy, man. That's crazy. The other dude just looked the same. Like
No,
he was-
hey, but Carl Anderson, he's great. He's actually great on the mic. I don't know if you've ever seen him cut a promo. He's actually
he's good.
damn
He's
good.
good. Yeah,
He's
good.
really good, and he's a great wrestler too. I think he's not that big, and he almost looks like a generic guy, but he's not bad. Now the only
Question.
thing is that
Oh.
go ahead.
I was gonna ask you: is New Japan? Do they have the Bullet Club?
Yeah,
Name? Do they have that?
Yeah, that's theirs. Yeah.
Oh, that's theirs.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
theirs.
that's why they call it the OC or whatever.
the OC exactly.
What,
And then when you had Balor, which was the Balor Club, which I thought that's what they were going to do.
can you remind me what the OC means?
Original cock. No, sorry, no.
Bro. I
don't
was
know,
like, did
original.
they ever say there was something? I don't remember. But anyways, the OC. So yeah, and
Yeah.
the funny thing is they still do the two sweets, which is like hilarious. I'm like, okay,
No, but remember
I'm
the
cool with it.
WWE. Well,
that
remember
was
WWE doesn't want it.
NWO's. Yeah,
Yeah, but WWE doesn't want anybody else to do it. That's why like the Young Bucks and stuff like that don't do it in AEW. Because in way back in being the elite, that little show that the elite,
Yeah,
that the Young Bucks have. So they were starting to do that too sweet, too sweet, too sweet, too sweet, and then WWE just send them a little fax. It's like stop doing it.
Yo,
Done.
nah, bro. That shit ours.
That was it, and that was it.
Oh, si
Even
no,
though it's-
págame, cabrón. Paga.
Well, even though they didn't really invent that either, but whatever. But hey, el que tiene más chavo es el más que empuja.
Exactly. We're not gonna get technical about that shit.
Yeah.
But,
I
that was
think
great, man. That was good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. The only thing with them is I hope they do something different. We can't. Last few times they've done nothing. The other thing is I really hate their finisher, that Magic Killer. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Que aguantan a la persona que parece un cabrón sorullo, or like a rug, and they just like. It's like, how is it supposed to hurt? How is that supposed to hurt?
Isn't it whenever they spin him into kind of like a neck breaker / slam?
It doesn't even look right. It never looks right. It always looks so weak. You're looking at it like
the 1D is still better. Nah, come on, bro. It cannot be as bad as Street Profit. No, not Street Profits. Damn, you're about to roast me again. I got them fucking confused. ¿Cómo es que se llama esos cabrones?
Hit Row. No,
Hit
don't
Row.
tell me it's oh God.
Yes,
damn it, bro.
yes,
Fuck.
bro. I'm sorry, man. It's not on purpose. I swear to God. But whenever they pick him up and then he just like the dude, Adonis, Simonis, Lachey, whatever the fuck his name is, that he just drop kicks him.
Yeah, but they
Can't be
suck,
as
bro.
bad as that. Well, they're not that
They
bad,
suck.
bro. They just need a new moveset.
Then you new moveset, new gimmick, new people.
All right. Anyways, that's not the point. That's not the point. But moving on. God, man, we start getting off topic and shit.
You brought up the
What
Hit
was I
Row.
gonna say? You're right. Omos had a match.
Yeah, squash match.
I probably
Two
was-
guys came out again. Done.
I probably was taking a dookie or something. Because, like,
Yeah, that would have been way more productive than watching this match.
I did not know that he had a match, bro.
Absolutely, it sucked. As always.
Well, we had Lashley versus Rollins, and then right before Lashley versus Rollins, Brock Lesnar came out. And he got a pop. And the craziest thing is how the crowd just turned completely on Bobby Lashley. And they wanted more F5s. They wanted more German suplex. And yeah, he pretty much beat his ass, almost broke his arm. And Seth Rollins won the United States champion. Kudos to him.
Yeah.
Which, I have a theory.
Put on your tinfoil hat.
This is going to be a way of how Solo is going to get the title. And
Then he
you
beat
can have
Seth. That is
he
true.
beat Seth,
I didn't.
and then he Seth some way somehow is because of Roman Reigns, and then Seth or he beats him clean. I would like for him to beat him clean, but I don't know. I'm like the only reason why I'm saying because of Roman Reigns is because you can kind of like Survivor Series is like 2 months from now. You still haven't had anything for that, so you could kind of like have a tie with it. You know what I mean? Like, oh wait.
Remember they have that show in Saudi Arabia too, so they're gonna kind of put some emphasis on that because they're getting paid with that one, so a lot.
Yeah, definitely. But I think Solo can beat beat Seth for the title.
You know, the only thing about that, and on paper it makes more sense, but I really wanted to see Bobby Lashley against Solo, and I thought that if Solo beat Lashley clean, that would have been like, because he can
Because he's
beat.
big as fuck.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh shit, he actually climbed the mountain and beat it. So it's like with Seth Rollins, if he beats him, hey, it's cool because Seth Rollins is probably the number 2 guy right now still. But you can actually see it. Beating Bobby Lashley, it ain't easy. You get in the ring with that guy. It's like, on the second note, let me get the fuck out of here.
He looks like a muscle.
Exactly. That's
Like
what
legit.
he is. He's just a big muscle. Just a big ass muscle.
And then talking about Lashley and all that stuff. That was probably the worst promo I've ever heard. Because the thing is, like, look, man, I'm not making fun of Bobby Lashley. I'm not making fun of Brock Lesnar because I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. I'll get my ass beat by both of them or probably die if it was in real life.
With their hands
they
tied.
both probably, yeah, okay.
With their hands tied.
It would give me more of a chance to run away.
Te meto una pata. La estrella, cabrón.
Just like a fucking random drop kick, and like you never seen Brock Lesnar do a drop kick, and he just does it.
How did this happen? And you wake up 3 days later, you're like, what the fuck happened? But
The Flying Beast. But anyways,
what the fuck?
you remember who the fuck was it? Who was it that jumped from the third rope, and then they said the flying goat or something like that.
Oh, it's Daniel Bryan, bro.
Oh, Daniel Bryan, yeah.
The fucking beast. God damn.
And then for Bad Bunny, the Bunny Buster. Oh my God, the Bunny Buster. Michael Cole, bro. But,
why did you have to take away all of my happiness all of a sudden? I was so happy 2 seconds ago, bro.
Yeah, we always gotta mention Bad Bunny, bro. He brings views. But anyways, why do all these big people, why do their voices sound like legit 12-year-olds?
That's like Brock Lesnar when he screams. You're like, what the fuck, bro? Like, oh, sorry, Mr. Lesnar. It's a very masculine scream, sir. Very masculine scream.
That sounds like a fucking crying goat, bro. Like,
fuck, bro, it's terrible.
Yo, that shit.
And then Bobby
is funny,
Lashley,
bro.
and then Bobby Lashley's trying to intimidate you, and then he's sounding like a fucking road scholar out there. You're like, don't be so nice about it either. Like, just say you're gonna whoop somebody's ass. You don't have to be like, well, actually, you know what? I was thinking about challenging. God, dog it. You're like, what the fuck are you saying, bro? Stop.
Come on, man. He's a nice, polite guy. Come on, you can tell he's a suit.
Well, a lot of people say he's a military guy, like brought up the right way and everything, but come on now.
I'm gonna kick his ass.
He needs to go on. He has to go out a weekend with Jay for a little bit.
We need to send him to the hood,
To
bro.
the Uso Penitentiary.
Yo, help him cut a fucking promo at that point.
Yeah.
My
But do send him
God.
to the hood too. Even though I don't think anybody's gonna fuck with him anyways. Like no matter what, bro. I don't think that'll change anything. No está incómodo. Está incómodo. No está grande. Está incómodo. Porque no sabe por dónde carajo de meterle mano. Because you're like, fuck, I'll kick his balls and I'll probably fuck up my knee or something. So yeah, that wouldn't work.
So I was gonna say, well, then we have our main event match, not our actual main event. Sammy versus Riddle, which was a good match, bro. Sami Zayn has been putting up good matches. It's been
amazing in the ring, bro. He's always been amazing.
And then you had the situation of he didn't want Jay to help him, but then at times at one point he did want Jay to help him, and then Jimmy was about to help him, and then Jay stopped him, and then Sammy lost, and then Jay was laughing. So where are we going? Where do you think this is going? Do you think Roman Reigns confronts Jay?
I think Roman Reigns is going to take somebody to the SmackDown hotel, like his cousin would say. So he's just going to somebody's going to get wrecked, bro. Somebody's going to get wrecked.
It's going to be a fucking message. Like, you know what I mean?
He's going to whoop his ass. And actually, I would think that would be a great way to give him sympathy, too, to give Jay some sympathy. If he's going to be the one turning. Even though I don't know if it's too early. Because even though the storyline's been around for like, what, 3 years, but it
needs to keep going.
2 years and a half almost. It needs to keep on going. It's just,
yeah, because there's so much, man. We're only scratching the surface.
Well, because then they added
said
the last
evil.
couple. Yeah, well, the last couple of months, I mean, they added Sammy and they added Solo. So it was almost
Solo
getting
was added
stale.
like
And they
last
had these
month, bro.
I know, exactly. No, but he was just added. I'm saying So it's been like one of these things where it's almost getting stale, but then they're like, all right, let's throw this guy in there. All right, cool. All right, let's throw Solo in there now. Boom. So now you have so much more to work with. It's just phenomenal storytelling. That's when you give. That's what you know when you give Paul Heyman the pencil.
Mm-hmm.
He's legit. He's phenomenal.
The craziest thing is, like, you're taking Paul Heyman and then you're also taking the mind of Roman Reigns for this whole storyline. You know what I mean? Because Roman Reigns has full creative. What the fuck is that called? Creative force?
Full creative control.
Creative control.
Yeah, but you don't. Yeah, but he doesn't even need to have creative control. All you need to do is give creative control to Paul, and that's it. Because regardless of how good, I mean, Paul Heyman's probably in the history of wrestling, he's at least a top 3 guy, at least, if not the number 1 guy. I will still give the number 1 to Vince probably, just because of everything he did. But Paul Heyman is, I mean, the guy's a genius. The guy's really, really, really good. Like, he can make chicken salad out of chicken shit any day.
Chicken what?
Chicken salad out of chicken shit.
Okay. I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean, bro? Side note, my fucking bet is like, I am over here fucking nervous. Sorry.
Why? It may hit?
I just need Mookie Betts to fucking get a run, bro. He just needs to score. He just needs to run and go to home plate. But... touch home plate. Like, he has one of the highest chances out of everybody, so he needs to fucking do it. And right now, it's on top of the 8th.
You're watching the game. Mookie Betts is about to get the run. Oh my God, what happened? He just tore his ACL. How did that happen? And you're like,
bro, I was gonna cry. He fucking runs and then steps on a peanut. Like, what was that movie called? The parody movie. That the dude just breaks his leg by stepping on a freaking sunflower seed.
I have not seen that one.
Bro, that shit was crazy. It was like Scary Movie. It's one of the creators from Scary
Movie.
Yeah,
those Scary Movies, I was done with like the first one. Halfway through it, but that's great. It's cool.
But anyways, man, moving on to the last finale, Degeneration. Apparently, Javi does not know how to fucking spell degeneration. He put geriatric.
That's what Road Dogg said. You know what geriatric means? It's like for old people, yeah. Because he was like,
he said that shit?
Geriatric
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's why he said it.
Damn, I sound stupid. Yeah, cut me off of this. I'm leaving. I sound dumb. Just cancel me. Put yo, JJ. Did you go to high school?
Jay. Stop it, Jay.
Yeah.
Sammy, go take care of Jay.
Go ahead, bro. Take care of this. Take care of this. And do the outro after that. Do the outro. Shut the fuck up.
No, but that was cool. I mean, honestly, to be brutally honest with you, with you're trying to be the rocker Bubba Ray.
Qué huele bicho. I'm trying to be Jey Uso, but I can't. I'm trying to smile and be serious at the same time.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, what's up, Leaf? Yo, pull up.
What are you doing?
Dog, are you serious? Yeet.
And now that you're at it, get the tables.
Hold on. Anyway. Triple H is calling.
Well, what is he saying?
He said, yo, stop making fun of their old ass. Go. Talk about the
tell him I'm not making fun of him.
The geriatric X. I can't.
Yeah, well, a couple of
if you told me to spell that shit, I will not be able to spell it.
There's autocorrect. But anyways, well, not for that one. I don't think so. But anyways, whatever. So, so the thing is, with what was cool about it was that X-Pac was like he acknowledged China, which I think that was pretty cool because she's been like her name's been thrown through the dirt for so long, and I understand she had some issues, but come on, man, like you can't be such assholes. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody fucks up, you know. And she was a pioneer in women's wrestling, anyways. Two, I did like when Road Dogg was saying the whole thing of the D-Generation X, whatever, tag team champions of the world, and then they acknowledged Billy Gunn, and then I don't know if you noticed, but Billy Gunn, Corey Graves was like, "Oh yeah, I think the other guy's doing some kind of office stuff, some office work."
I heard that, and I was like, "Yeah, but weren't they making fun of him?"
No, it's because of the scissor me daddy ass thing, so it kind of makes sense. It was kind of like a tip of the hat. It wasn't really making fun of him. Because if they would have made fun of him, they would have done something else.
Hold on. Because I don't keep up with AEW. So the scissor me shit is
office
from him?
supplies. Yes, because he's with the Acclaimed. That's where it's like scissor me daddy ass, like scissor me Billy Gunn.
I don't fucking get it.
Yes, but it was cool because it wasn't like, let me just Well, and I know that, but the cool thing about it was that at least it wasn't like, just like, oh yeah, they're the little guys, oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, he's with a shitty company or something. They're like kind of like a little tip of the hat in a funny way, which I think that was pretty cool. Because if you don't know about it, the same thing will happen. Like it'll just go, like office. What the fuck is he talking about?
Is he talking about the show on Netflix?
Exactly. Yeah, but then you put two and two together and you're like, oh, that was clever. So it's actually like way deeper than that. Yeah. Which I think is still the weirdest handshake ever, whatever.
I'm mad that dudes be handshaking like that, bro. Hey, yo, what's good, bro? What? The fuck? And then we're Mira, cabrón.
To do what? To take them their dinner or something? You're their
Hey,
Uber?
man. Yeah,
Uber
I'm
Eats?
the Uber driver. I'm the Uber driver.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, bro. So, all right, so cool. So, as always, just remember to like, subscribe. Make sure you look at our shorts too. They've been hitting pretty hard last few days. So just keep subscribing, keep sharing. Hey, and tell us what you like. Give us your comments. Everything else. So anything, just have a great evening and enjoy the rest of your day. This was Javi. That was JJ. Peace.